Good morning. Long time no see, my online peeps. Whoop, whoop. So, I just wanted to jump on here, just say a word of encouragement. Choose joy today. Like, I can't tell you, I've really been struggling with the concept of joy. It's crazy. Simple concept, you would think. But it's hard sometimes, but literally we can choose joy. Like letting things go, don't not letting anything bother us, not and sometimes that's hard to do because people are just people and this world is just this world at the moment, but we can't control it, right? um, there's power in surrender, and there's power in focusing on the things you can control and you can do, not what others can do. And that's where faith in God helps me personally. And for my fellow believers that might be struggling with joy, really honestly and truly sit with the Lord and surrender whatever it is you're worrying about. Like Phillippians 4:6-7. Do not be anxious about anything, but take it to the Lord through prayer and petition. Trust Him. Proverbs 3:5-6. I should know it like the back of my hand. It keeps taking me to scripture. But trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Emphasis on the not on your own understanding. Fun facts. But I tell you what, it's taken me some years, but I think I finally got the concept. And since I've actually been able to just surrender it and let it go, I don't know, I felt different. Like I felt something break when I finally got frustrated at waking up every day, just feeling like I'm coasting through life like a hamster on a wheel with no objective. And just running the hamster wheel, running the hamster race. And I read something yesterday too that was really good. I'm going to read it real quick. It's from this book by Havilah Cunningham, I Dream Big. And it said here, it's all about dreaming again and all the things. And it really relates to Abraham's story. But I love what she said here. The beauty of Abram's story took off at a specific point. He got busy trusting God in what he could do and stopped worrying about what he couldn't. Merely focusing on overcoming doubt can be a distraction to living a lifestyle of trust. And then she gave an example here. If every time I picked up my kids, they were constantly trying not to be afraid, their main focus would still be on fear. So overall, the concept was when you're only focused on overcoming doubt, we're distracted from living a lifestyle. We're distracted from living a lifestyle of trust. So focus on what you can control. You can't control other people's emotions. You can't control what other people do. As much as we like to believe that, we can't. And that's where anger, that's where frustration comes in. That's where depression can come in and all the other things. We can talk all day about what certain authorities should be doing, how they should do it. Well, you know what? Put yourself in their shoes and try to figure that out too. But sometimes, and some things are totally legit in how to figure that out, but we can't figure that out. So for right now, start with what you can control, which is you and your thoughts, your emotions. Choose joy. So just start that. Start there. Gratitude journal. Go for a walk in the park or whatever brings your heart happiness, peace. Go sit in your car and just take a drive somewhere. I don't know. Choose joy. But take a moment and just brain dump. Actually think about things. That's like one of the biggest things I think most people struggle with, is to sit down with their own thoughts. I know that was my biggest struggle. My thoughts are very scary for a long time. And some days I have some moments where I still struggle with some things, but overall I've learned to overcome them. My personal preference, as I said before, my faith in God, Jesus, reading the Bible, it helps renew my mind. Literally will help renew your mind. But I started with podcasts. I started with listening to different music, like uplifting music, not I didn't right away jump into gospel and all the things. I just started changing the type of music I listened to. I started desiring difference. I started desiring to learn how to be a better person, how to think differently. I looked up podcasts for that. Some things I was led to, and some things I actually picked out. But, books, I struggled reading books, but I tried. Although I have many books I've started and stopped, I'm learning and doing much better and actually finishing books. But I started picking up books that actually helped change my mind. I started getting around people. I desired to be around people that had a different drive than what I was used to. So choose joy. Starts with one small step. You don't have to do all those things at once, but it starts one small thing. Say to yourself, I choose joy today. And now ask yourself, what does joy really look like for you? And guess what? You're going to have to sit with those scary thoughts. And if you have to, find somebody that'll sit with you and help you work through those thoughts. Even if it's a counselor, mentor, somebody. And when I say scary, like, it seems scary. They're really not. It's just we don't want to always deal with them. And some things we just don't want to remember because we push it so far down. We're afraid to hear things we don't want to hear. If that makes sense. But you know what? We have to work through those things. So take time and just say, what really does bring me joy? What really does make my heart happy? What is it that, say your name, wants to do? And really think on that. You may have nothing at the moment. And then all of a sudden you may have a flood of things that come to your mind. And if you're open to it, ask the Lord. Say, God, what does bring me joy? Can't hurt, right? Jesus, what does bring me joy? Be surprised what you hear. For today, I chose my little cowboy boot, Santa Claus hat, earrings, because they bring me joy. And I love Christmas. And it's just like, yay! So even if it's your favorite earrings, put on some makeup for the females out there, put on your best suit, outfit, whatever makes you just, I don't know, sometimes it takes that too. Pamper your face a little bit. If you've kind of been stuck in a rut, maybe go take a shower and just put on some clothes, even if you're not going anywhere. Make yourself feel good. Sometimes even those things. I've been there, done that. Got many t-shirts for it, where I literally went absolutely nowhere, but I just felt so stuck in a rut. I got up and got dressed like I was going somewhere fancy. Absolutely went nowhere. But it made me feel good for the moment. Choose joy. It can be as simple as that. So have a blessed day, my friends. I will be praying for you to receive this because I truly believe it's a word from the Lord, or just a word of encouragement for those who may be struggling, especially during the season. The holiday season can be rough. And just some book ideas that have helped me. I got no commissions for any of this. It's just some things that have really helped me. This book is amazing. It's called I Dream Big by Havilah Cunnington. She has one too, I Do Boundaries. And then Boundaries by Henry Cloud and John Townsend is amazing. I realized I had absolutely no healthy boundary when I read that book. So if you're real with yourself and you read that book, even if you read it before, read it again, because there might be something there that might hit you differently this time around. And 2 Corinthians chapter 10, because we are our own worst enemies, and these thoughts right here can spiral out of control. It's a great chapter to read. So I refer to it often. And anytime I speak to anybody with spiraling thoughts, I will tell them to read that chapter. I should know that whole chapter by the back of my hand, but can't say I know it verbatim. Anyway, all right, toodles. Have a blessed day, and I will see you soon.